I am back with Rob Cain. Say hello, Rob.
Yo.
Part 2. It's good to catch up, innit? Because I haven't spoken to you for over a year now on this.
No, we spoke to each other on the phone.
Yeah, we spoke online. Yeah. But it's been a year, man. Just over a year. Can't believe it. Yeah.
Flew that, hasn't it?
Last August, I think it was.
Was it, yeah?
Yeah, I checked the other day.
It's flew that, hasn't it?
It has.
It was only this year, you know.
No, last year, August. Yeah. Madness. So what have you been up to then, Rob, these days?
Just the usual shit, you know. Started just DJing all the time and then making music for people and ghosting, mixing and mastering, remixing. Just busy, mate. Just the usual stuff. It's not really changes, I think.
So you're still busy then? That's
yeah, mate, yeah. I'm not as busy as last year, but I can't moan too much because I come to a stage where last year, I mean, I don't know how Kenny Hayes does it, but in 1 month I ghost produced 28 tracks.
Yeah,
28 in a month. And I was like, you know, physically.
Yeah.
It seems like an easy job just to sit on your ass making music for people and stuff, but you sat down all day, every day. The blinds are drawn, there's no fucking sunlight, you know.
People don't realise how much it affects you as well.
Creatively, it just does you in. Yeah. Like, I'd go to make something for myself and I'd be like, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
I've used all my creativity all up in like on other projects for other people.
Yeah, that's where I was struggling when I was doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, mate, and it's never hard to just be like, because you want to be consistent, because that's what people are paying you for. Everyone wants you to make them a tune that's as good as your biggest tune, and you're like, sometimes it doesn't work out like that, does it?
No.
Well, tracks take a different turn sometimes, and the thing I always saw was like, I'd listen to an acapella and I'd go, right, I want to do that with it. I've got a clear cut vision of when I hear a sample or an acapella, that would sound really cool like this. But then you speak to your clients and they go, oh, actually, no, I just want 155 BPM donk track, and you're like, fuck me, man. It should sound great. It's like a fucking Euro type beat in it, and a chuggy bass line, and then some big Congo tribal drums in the middle, and like, no, just fucking, I want it to sound like Fitzy and Rossi B. And you're like, okay.
I know exactly what you're saying, Rob, because when I was doing it, some of the requests that you get as well, you're like, fuck, that's not going to work, mate.
I know. This is the thing. Someone comes in and goes, I want to have a track, but it's got the bass line's going to be beach ball, but then I want it to have the Scatman vocal over the top of it. And you're like, mate, it's not even in the same key. It's not going to work. Well, can't you just like try and make it work? And then next thing you know, you pitch it up fucking 8/7 and it sounds fucking shit.
Chipmunk vocal.
And then you send it to them and they go, that's not really what I want. Is it like, can you make this voice less squeaky? And they go, well, no, not really. If you want it to be musically right, no, you can't. So,
people don't realise like how challenging it is, like especially when you've done 28 in a month. Like that's a lot. That is a lot.
Well, hats off to Kenny. I know Kenny's got kind of a strict timeline. He has you get booked 3 hours or whatever it is, or you have a morning and you have an afternoon, and he manages to cram shoot 2 tunes in for people every single fucking day. It's mind-boggling.
It is. He's so talented at it as well.
No, I know, and he's good at churning them out there quick. But I mean, in 3 hours, I've just fucking made the breakdown and the fucking drop. You know, and then I'm going to spend another hour trying to get the drums to be groovy. So
you've got to figure out what your client actually wants though as well, doesn't it? Like that takes time as well, doesn't it? Especially like if they're not there with you or whatever.
Yeah, well, this is the problem with ghost producing records, isn't it? That if people come in with you, then you can go, what do you think of this? And they go, yeah, I like that. Or you go, no, I was thinking more like this. And you've got some kind of guidance to go off. Yeah. It's always easier to do stuff with people while they're in the room, whereas when they just come to you, go, can you make me a tune? What do you want it to sound like? I don't know, you just do it. And you're like,
man. Sometimes I used to like them because I'd just fucking do whatever I wanted, but then like at the same time I was worrying to see if they'd like it or not, especially when it's finished.
I know.
You spent all that time.
Then you spent like, I don't remember, I was doing something, I can't remember, I was working on it from 10 o'clock in the morning until about 2 o'clock the next morning. Like I was working on it a long time because it was like a replay, and I had to replay all the chords and figure them all out and all that type of shit, and I would work on it all day, and my brain was just mucked by the end of it.
Your ears are ringing or that.
Oh yeah, but well, you kind of go deaf to certain things that are wrong, don't you? That don't sound right or don't work. You stick them on loop for so long.
Yeah.
And I was like, in the end, I'm like, yeah, this is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is okay. Next day, I listened to it, thought, yeah, that sounds right. It sounds good.
Yeah.
Minute went, nah, I don't like that bit. You take that section out in the middle. I spent 9 hours making that.
They don't fucking realise, man. So how's the gigs been? Sorry, I'll swallow weird then. How's the gigs been then?
Gigs wise, mate, my DJ gigs are fucking are just mental. Like, it's just the weirdest contrast of gigs. Like, 1 minute I'm playing, disco edits in a wine bar to 50 people, and the next thing I'm on stage with Ian Redman at Reminisce Festival, playing for 10,000. It's just like you couldn't really write it or do everything. And or I'll go and play a private party for someone somewhere, or then I'll go and play a club in town, or a club outside somewhere up in the country, or I'll be doing at my local bar, which I'm resident at. I'm just playing.
Have you got a residency?
Yeah, I've got two, mates. I've got play a wine bar by ours, which is my wife runs. She's the manager, and then I do an after hours pub. And it's like a bar. It's a bar that's open till 3:00, and it's literally like not even a mile from my house. I walk to it.
Happy days, man.
So I'll do that, but it's commercial dance music, and bits of house and old school and all that. So it's not like super credible, or even in the normal ballpark where I am musically, or what I'm known for. But it is what it is, and beggars can't be choosers. And I'm quite lucky in the respect that I've had some amazing peaks and then some troughs in my career. But I think it's all character building, and it makes me me. And like I'm able to turn up and play any room at any time, pretty much any style of music. And I can read a room really well because I've been doing all these pub gigs and bar gigs over the years. I mean, I started in pubs and bars when I was a kid. When we first residencies were all in boozers, so kind of a rite of passage for most DJs from my generation is you played pubs, you played function rooms, and you did these little bars before you went on to playing clubs. So for me, it goes full circle, and like. This week I might be just playing some local stuff, but then next week, I'm on on BTRD Zombie Nation thing. So and that's in Bowlers, which is fucking massive, isn't it? So it's like you've got to kind of take the rough with the smooth. Not everyone's lucky enough to be able to be doing just humongous shows every week. In fact, the amount of DJs that are out there, it's probably less than 1% that get to do that. So I can't consider myself quite lucky in the fact that I still get to do that, and I also get to do the other stuff. And I love the other stuff. I like small. I'm one of them DJs that put me on a big stage, and what I do and play doesn't really resonate with thousands of people. I'm more of a small room type DJ. So if you put me in a residency somewhere where I'm comfortable, I know the setup, I know the sound system, I know exactly what works, and it's a 200 person, 300 person capacity club, then I'm going to fucking rip the roof off, because that's just the type of DJ I am. It's all about interaction for me, and I want people so close they can see what's going on and I can smell the fucking boat.
I done an engagement party the other week for my girlfriend's cousin, and I loved it.
Did you?
There was a saxophone fella there, just house music, hard dance, a little bit about here and there.
Yeah,
I fucking loved it, Rob. There was only about 60 people there, but they were all on the dance floor giving it beads, and I was proper amazing.
Sometimes they're the best gigs, mate. Sometimes I've been booked for things. I've been dreading it, absolutely dreading it.
Yeah,
I'm thinking this is just going to be shit. I'm going to turn it. It's going to be fucking Brenda's fucking 50th or something. Yeah. She's going to be asking me for fucking Motown records all night, and I'm just, and they've told me they want me to play old school, and then you turn up, and it's not like that at all.
Yeah.
Or on the flip side, sometimes you think, oh yeah, this is going to be a boss gig, this one. It's 21st, they all want brand new house music, and then there's fucking the Nans are fucking being aggy for you to play fucking Luther Vandross. So, it kind of goes both ways, but I just love it all. I love it all.
Yeah, I was lucky enough. I was lucky enough for that engagement party because they were all pretty young. They were all like just turned 30 or just under 30 and that. Yeah. So they were all loving it, and I was made up with it. I haven't done a gig like that for fucking years. I've done it for free, because it was my dad's family. But
Yeah, it's character building, mate, you know. It's honestly, sometimes you play stuff at these type gigs and you go, like, someone will come over and ask you for something and go, you know, fucking play Mr. Vane or something like that, and it's something you've never played before, and you go, I may as well play it. And it goes off and you go, I'll fucking play that in a club or something. Or, you know, it kind of goes into, translates into other venues and other gigs. So you get draw inspiration from all this type of stuff. And, you know, if you can hold a dance floor at a birthday party, you can hold a dance floor in a club.
Yeah, definitely. I got a good chance to play stuff I'd never played as well before, like loads of house bits and new hard dance gear, what I'm into and all that.
Yeah.
What I'm into now, and I properly enjoyed it.
Good.
So I actually turned up at the old 5-1, didn't I, to watch you, if you remember. I actually got there in the end.
Was that it?
For Halloween.
That was this time last year almost.
For Paul's, weren't it? Paul's event. So that was the first time I've ever been in there.
It's the first time we've been in the old 5-1.
First time I've ever been in the old 5-1.
It's fucking special, isn't it?
I was backstage all night. I was made up.
Oh, mate, you know what?
It just meant so much to be going there.
People don't realise, like, I mean, obviously, like, the bounce scene is kind of Wigan Pier focused. It was that's mecca to a lot of people.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Scousers, the 05-1. You know, and when I've been lucky enough to play in both of them many times.
Yeah.
I was lucky to play in the 05-1 when it was still the 05-1.
Yeah,
and it's probably going to pain a lot of people for me to say this, but it was just leaps and bounds club-wise ahead of what Wigan Pier and Maxime's and that were doing. They were kind of like more sweaty raves. People had the tops off and the trackies on. Whereas the 05-1 was 5-star clubbing back when I was doing it. It was like a spectacle. You'd turn up. The music was different as well. Like, obviously, like at Wigan Pier, it was very focused on the European sound, and then eventually the Scouse and the Donk. But in the 05-1, it was very eclectic. Like, you would have Butler just doing the Lee Butler thing. You know, Lee was phenomenal with playing like these big fucking massive anthems you just couldn't get. But then also you had like Dave Graham playing the more funky house stuff. You know, Dave Morales needing you and fucking Armin van Elden, You Don't Know Me, and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And when you put it all together, it was just like this mental soundscape of just brilliant music. We were dead lucky to have that on our doorstep, because you'd go and it would be every night would feel like it was an event. There would be you'd turn up and there'd be a PA on. It might be the Space Brothers, it might be the Sax Brothers, it might be Live and Joy or Asher or something like that. There'd be some big PA on every night, and there would be a visual aspect. Back then, the visual aspects were video walls, but there would be stilt walkers. There would be dwarfs dressed up as fucking devils, poking in the arse with a little spear, and they'd be running around the club, and you'd be carried up, and you'd be like, "What fucking a little tiny devil just stabbed me in the arse."
That's more like a show, isn't it? What they put on in it, like a proper show.
And like, you know, I met Dave Graham on his birthday one year. Like, there was a curtain around the DJ box. And he come on with, do you remember MDC, Sonny Trumpets?
Oh, yeah.
All the music's building up. The curtain just drops and he stood there with like a fucking a horse's head on his, a mask on his head. Like, and all the sparks are going off and all that, the confetti cannons. And he's got a t-shirt on and just says hung like a, he's got a horse's head, but he turns around and his t-shirt just says squirrel on the back of it. You know what I mean? But it was still stuff like that. And like, they'd make a big deal out of the DJs. So that's, you know, Lee was already a big name before he went there, but obviously it elevated him because it was the biggest club, it was the best club, and his support DJ was Dave Graham, who was the second most popular DJ in Liverpool. So it was just a fucking brilliant place, and all the best music was broke there. And I'm saying this like kind of biased, but it was miles ahead of everyone. And I think a lot of it is down to the record shop connections in Liverpool, because Les Calvert was obviously the buyer of at 3-Beat at the time, who was buying in all that Scouse House type stuff. But he was getting promos and test presses sometimes years before they were released, and he was giving them to Lee. So Lee would get a copy of it, break it in the 05-1, it'd be massive. And then you couldn't get it for a fucking year, and it really built up stuff like I was talking to Mickey Mazzell the other day. I was on the phone to Mickey talking about records.
Oh, was it?
And he was saying I sent an acetate to Les Calvert of this version of Hey Boy, Hey Girl we did. It was like Superstar DJs, let's go. Bouncy thing, sounds like a Flickman type tune. And he said, I give it to Les, and then Les gave it to Lee. And then it was fucking enormous. He said, well, we couldn't get license and permission to press it up, so it never come out. But like that type of thing happens all the time in with the 051, because it was the 2,000 capacity club, and it was out every fucking Saturday.
Yeah.
And then they used to do stuff on Fridays. It was busy Friday as well. It was just a phenomenon. I was lucky to work for them, and I remember going up to their offices because I was a flyboy for them, like back in the day for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just got posters and shit. And they had Garlands as well. The same people own Garlands, so they had the two most successful clubs in Liverpool city centre. And you go up to their offices, and there was just like all the DJs were all in there discussing who they're going to book and what they got on promotion wise, and it just felt like a proper organisation and a proper deal. And that's just something you don't really see that often, not on that scale anyway. There was like full promotional teams, and it was just nuts. It was fucking incredible. What an incredible place! And you're lucky you've got to see it, and you've got to see it from
and
the
that's what I mean. I'm very grateful before it actually shuts down for good that I've actually been in there, especially backstage, to watch your set and that as well.
Yeah,
blew the roof off your set, like and I got to meet club heads as well behind the scenes. Backstage.
I'm telling you, like Alex Cain better. Do you say I like Alex Cain better?
No. I never said I like Alex Cain better. I said for bounce.
No, I was been speaking to Alex actually, you know.
Okay.
And
he was meant to do pleasure rooms, weren't
he? Yeah. I can't go into the reason why.
No.
It's private, but I'll tell you what, pod, mate. But I've been speaking to him. I've not spoken to him for years, and he just reached out to me, and I was made up to speak to him, you know. What a lovely guy.
It's just released his album, hasn't he?
Mate, yeah. Well, he was. I was talking to him about music and what he's been up to, and I said, I really like your version of the Bump Steady thing that he's put out recently. I said, I really like that. Alex is brilliant. He was he did that as a bootleg, and then the label have insisted I put it out. I was like, well, mate, it's full boss.
Yeah.
The fact that like a big label like Central Station still forcing that type of thing out is great. Especially in Australia, like.
He's got about 150 tracks on that album, hasn't he? Something like that.
Yeah, when he was saying to me, he had to fucking round it down from 400 or something.
Yeah, I seen his video about it the other day. Yeah,
absolute madness. He's remade most of them as well. Most of it's all remade stuff.
Yeah. He said that he's remastered, remade it all from scratch and used the same sounds but better mixing and all that.
Yeah. He's brilliant, isn't he? What a guy.
Yeah, he is really good. Yeah.
Did you ever see him in the Pleasure Rooms when he was here?
No, I didn't go to the Pleasure Rooms one.
No,
I never went, so I never actually went. I was going to Pier.
You go Pier now, were you?
Yeah, I was a Pier.
At that point, the Pier was a better club for that type of thing. Now, Pleasure Rooms was, at the time, I was never really a fan of being there. But I look back at it really fondly now. Say, you know, without that place, I wouldn't have done as well as I did because it was kind of my platform.
That's where I got to know from the Pleasure Rooms, from the CDs and all that.
The thing is, you went in there and it was shithole, you know. Not the way the Pier wasn't shithole, because it fucking was a shithole. Let's be brutally honest here, it wasn't fun. They were all dumps, but
have to bring your trainees after you've been there.
Yeah, I mean, you fucking bin your skin. It was fucking the Pleasure Rooms, you went in there and you were like, is this it? Is this it? But then when the music started, proper building up, and then the MCs come on, it just turned into something else. It was so fucking mad. I remember the first time there, me mate Alan was DJing, still called the Monkey Bar then. I was like, this is a fucking nightmare. I got to get all lads to get the DJ box.
Yeah, I see that.
As well.
Fucking hell.
That's to get a fucking lad. But like, the first time I played there, I was like, this is fucking nuts, this is nuts, it's fucking scatty.
Isn't it that narrow and that as well? Like...
Yeah, it was over 3 floors.
Yeah,
this bottom floor, then you have the middle floor, and then you have the top floor with the DJ, and then the DJ box went up again.
Right at the top.
Yeah, so you don't, as a DJ box, you could only see
A little bit.
A little bit of the top floor,
Yeah.
and then what was going on at the bottom of the stairs, you couldn't see actually what people were dancing to. It was just a mad layout for the club, and that was part of the reason it didn't really resonate with me at the time. I just wanted to see everyone dancing, you know, and you couldn't really gauge whether when you played something if it was working or not. It was quite hard to suss out. But it was just a law unto itself, and it went on to be like one of the biggest clubs of Liverpool.
Massive,
even though it was, you know, spatially it wasn't as big as others. We had nights where we had 1,200 people in there in the club, the whole six.
People were coming down from all over the place, though, weren't they?
It was mental. It was like a force majeure. You couldn't stop it. We were doing all these mad tours in Scotland and all that. It was mad. It was mad.
Yeah.
What a brilliant time.
It come at a time where MCs were starting to get big, though, as well, weren't it? So that helped.
Yeah, I think that's part of its charm was that it was.
Yeah.
Although there was always MCs at like places like Maxime's, and then these other gigs. It wasn't like the Pleasure Rooms. The Pleasure Room style of MCing was so scouse. It was like Paul H obviously is still a fucking big name now, and then you know MCB, and like Paul was like so scouse on the mic, he could tell he was scouse a million miles away. He was saying fucking scouse slang in his rhymes and all that. And then you had MCB who brought this mad like urban flavour to like bouncy music, and and then Bubble had done the same, Stewie done the same thing. Yeah. It was just nuts, but it just really gelled, and you could tell it was a Liverpool mix if you put it on, and you could hear this type of rhyme, and it wasn't like the Wigan and the Blackburn and Bolton type vibe. It wasn't like the Blackout Crew or anything like that. So different. Not to take anything away from them, but it was just like it was a really Liverpool focused sound and style of the way of doing stuff. It was kind of urban, but scouse as fuck.
When the Pleasure Rooms was with the MCs and the Pleasure Rooms, like it was more like fast rapping. Like you could hear every word they're saying, but with like the Wigan, they're all like and all mad shit like that, weren't it?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of shit MCs initially.
Yeah, fucking loads of them.
Unfortunately, most of them were from outside of Liverpool. That's not to say everyone in Liverpool was good. That's not the case. But the ones that were the forefront for us were really good.
Yeah,
really good at either telling a story with the rhymes or just hosting. And
Paul was a very good host, wasn't
he? People love him. He's only got to show up, and people are fucking screaming at the knickers. He's a taxi driver in the day, and he gets people in his taxi all the time. He said they all after photos, Paul away. He's the most famous taxi driver ever.
I've been Paul's head out a few times when I've been pissed with people because as they say, do you know Paul Await? I say, I'll get him on the phone now. I'm like, Paul, someone here wants to speak to you. And he's going, fucking hell, stay, lads. You're right, lad, yeah. Sad. And he's like, yeah, put the phone back.
You know what's funny about Paul, right, is when we were younger and we were doing the Pleasure Rooms, we were all mental, like nuts, like so fucking mental. But Paul was on a different page of mental altogether. He was a wild man, absolute wild man. But now he's calmed down and he's a family man. He's quite a shy guy, you know.
He's on the ball though now, isn't he, with events and all that.
He's one of my best mates. He's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, he's fucking sound, Paul. I love him.
He's quite reserved, really, and he doesn't like the attention of the limelight. Myself, I'm the same. Like I've done all these mad gigs and massive things, and like at the end when I finish my set at Reminisce, I run away. I run to the car because I just can't deal with all the fucking.
I can imagine how much people must try and case you for pictures and
photos,
videos and all that.
Tunes and that. When you don't take drugs and stuff, mate, you kind of your tolerance for people when they're wired is like slim. So you can't. People want to talk to you about it. Oh, remember that track you played in Wigan Pier in 2007?
You're like, fucking go away.
And you're like, well, I just want to get out of here. I just can't act it anymore. And I know Paul's the same. I know Paul wants to step away from like the limelight a little bit. Wants to do his things. He wants to be at popular, successful events and that. But he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to be a poster boy or anything like that. I mean, I can appreciate that because I'm the same.
Yeah. And by the way, Paul, I'll stop ringing you when I'm pissed trying to get you to speak to people.
You're not going to do that.
Yeah, I will. I think that was a bit shocking, I think, last time. It was the day on Creamfields, and we were in some lad's house who my brother works with, and Cal was telling him I know Paul, and like he was like, I'm his proper biggest fan and all that.
Yeah.
I went, I'll just get him on the phone. You can say it to him yourself. He was like, really? I went, yeah. And then he spoke to him for a couple of minutes, and I said, sorry about that, Paul. But I'll stop doing that, Paul. So how was Reminisce this year then?
It was great, mate.
Was it?
I dread it, usually. Up until the point where it stopped working backstage and doing all the stage management stuff, I used to dread it. I used to dread the day. The best part for me was getting on the deck so I could take my earpiece out and stop working because people just used to bail me head out. And then... a couple of years after it stopped, last year I was fucking nervous as fuck. I don't get nervous for gigs. Nervous as fuck. I just feel like there's so much riding on it all the time. This year me and Ian launched our time show. So, the concept is it's just basically us. We've been best mates for 30 years.
Since you were kids, weren't you?
Since we were kids, yes. Since we were in school. And it was like, let's do like a celebration of 30 years of us DJing and like Scouse House memories and stuff like that. So we said, let's not rehearse it. Let's just do it. Let's just prepare a list of tunes, potentials of what we think we're going to play. He sent me his, I sent him mine. And said, this is what I'm thinking. He was like, yeah, that sounds good. Oh, that looks good. And I was like, I had to fucking sort his record box out for him because he's an absolute bomb. But sort all his tunes have put me out working and everything. Said to him, that's the best fucking USB you'll ever get, lad. It's proper organised. That. My OCD just took over. But yeah, it was, and so yeah, it was. We just went. We'll play back to back. Normally we get 45 minutes each. We'll just join ourselves together. We get 90 minutes. Cover on the mic.
Yeah,
we'll get loads of visuals done, loads of confetti cannons, loads of effects, loads of logos and stuff, and like the VJ guy was fucking on fire. Went through our set, just made it look fucking amazing. Just played one tune each, boom, 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 just mixing dead quick, putting in acapellas the way we could, and all that type of stuff. It was brilliant, and the reaction to it's been like ridiculous.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of good feedback from it.
Ridiculous. It's like ridiculous. I was thinking to myself, why the fuck haven't we done this sooner?
Are you going to do anything like that again?
Yeah, I mean, someone tried to book us for a show the other day. Unfortunately, Ian's touring in Australia.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, there's a few venues for next year that want it. It's because of the visual aspect, it makes it quite expensive for people to book because you've got to get in a fucking video wall and we've got all confetti drops and fucking shit like that happen at various points, on certain tracks, or we'll give them a nod when to do it. So it can become quite expensive. Then you put in the price of booking us as a brand and with over and stuff. It's expensive, but so people can't put it on every club event. But yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good for next year. Like,
I've seen a lot of good feedback, like I said, and everyone was loving it.
Yeah, hopefully there's fingers crossed. We've been talking about one before the end of the year, very close to home. I'm not going to say where, but I'll tell you.
Yeah, little insight there. Yeah. So, what type of music was you playing then?
Everything really, like.
All your favourites, both of your favourites together.
It was being playing a lot of the ultimate stuff as he would. I played stuff like a fucking real blend, really. Yeah. Milking, Walk on Water.
Did Invisible Man get on it?
I didn't,
Didn't you?
Didn't play it.
That's a Rob Cain anthem, that.
I didn't play it this year.
No?
No. What did I play? Alex K, You Got It. Fucking Sound Design, Happiness. I mean, there was just loads, like System F Cry and all this, like really, just big anthems, really. Like, I played some Dutch bits as well. I think I played Pinball, Hands Up. Do you remember that?
Oh, what a tune that is! Fucking hell.
So stuff like that as well, but it was just an amalgamation, and because we were just like, it was literally mix it in, first drop, and then as soon as it drops, we're mixing out straight away. That was it, and that was the formula. Just don't let anything breathe. Just get as much shit as we possibly can in the 90 minutes. We probably could have played for 4 hours, if I'm honest. we probably could have kept going.
Well, maybe next time when you do it, maybe a 2-hour one or 3.
Yeah, in an ideal world, but on a festival like that, they've got so many acts.
Yeah, on a festival, but if you're going to set something up though one day, 2-3 hour set.
Yeah,
sick, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I think
it'd work better, wouldn't it? Probably.
Yeah, maybe we could have done with an extra deck. Maybe we could have got more stuff in. We only gave us 3 instead of 4, which we asked for. But it went really well, mate. And like people have been really, really complimentary about it, which I'm amazing about because it was for me. It was like a real full circle moment because he's been my mate for 30 years. We started DJing together. The first clubs I ever played in was with Ian. We used to tag off school together and go to record shops. He used to godfathers with kids, and we're really close, but we kind of went our separate ways. He also beat happened for him, and then he went and done that thing all over the UK, and then the donk thing happened for me, and I was all over the UK doing a separate thing, and it was kind of rare that we even played on the same lineup together, but we still speak to each other every other day, and it was just nice that we no practice at all, just jumped on, and it just felt like natural, dead natural, like this is how we used to mix in the back of our bedrooms when we were 7 years ago. It was just dead. It was nice. It was nice.
Some full circle for you.
Yeah, it was nice. It was like it was kind of like I knew what he was going to play, and he knew what I was going to do. And like it just really gelled. I mean, it was parts of it. People are going to listen back to it when it gets released, hopefully this week this weekend on YouTube. People are going to listen back. And there's a few sloppy mixes in there and a few bits that aren't quite tight. But when it's live and you're literally just not even thinking about it, you get them. But I kind of like that type of live element with me. I listen to old bullet tapes all the time, and sometimes the ones where the mixing goes a little bit out and you can hear it getting fixed. I just like the live element with me. Yeah. Well, I mean, people strive for perfection now, don't they? Especially some of the younger DJs. They think if you can't do that, then you're not great.
Too clean of a mix, though. It doesn't sound natural, does it?
No.
Does it?
No.
Especially like with people that have grew up DJing on vinyl. It's near enough impossible to get a bang on fucking mix in it.
No, it's fun so hard.
That's what I mean. So like, if you grew up listening to vinyl, like you like that sort of like not perfect mixing, don't you? Or especially as a DJ, like
you hear the kicks on coming in, then
it's
too fucking loud.
But you can feel it, though, can't you? You can actually feel it. Yeah. So I actually introduced myself to the Ian Redmond at the 051, but he didn't have a fucking clue who I was, so he didn't take me on really.
No.
I just said, I see it, I'm Steve. He was like, yeah, sounds.
Yeah.
He shook me on like.
You have to think, Steve, about, especially when you do as many big shows as Ian does.
I know, I knew that. Like,
he does like fucking 40 festivals a year, and think about how many fucking gigs he does in between them, and then how many people are introducing themselves to him.
I know.
Oh, we really like Pretty Green Eyes. I've got a copy of ours.
He's probably just like, oh, fucking hell, here we go.
How many times you hear that? How many times you produce it? I mean, people say to me, "Hey, Rob," and I go, "Oh, mate, you don't remember me, do you?" And I go,
No,
I don't. I meet that many people, and I've got a terrible memory. She normally my wife who reminds me of people. Oh, that's such and such from that party we went to. Or that's such and such as well.
I'm the same, Rob. I'm the same. I'm terrible. I'm terrible for it, mate. So
it's easy. You come across as ignorant, but it's not like that. In this industry, you meet a million people every weekend, and some of them you remember, and most of them you don't.
Yeah, I've never even spoke to them before though, so we wouldn't know who it was anyway. To be fair, he's busy anyway, so he's not looking out for like me at all. Anyway, he's not going to come across me. So,
can I just point something out? I've just noticed in the background there, how fucking ripped me map is. It looks like I've got fucking shoddy wallpaper on the wall. It's a map of it's been up for years. I need to take it down because it's fucked.
What's the map of?
It's just a map of the UK. So when I was a touring DJ, I'd plan my routes via this map.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'd go
over it or something.
No, I had to fucking kind of figure out where I was in the country and where I was going to and stuff like that. And I go, that's going to take me an hour, or that's going to take me 2 hours, or whatever. Yeah. And it's just kind of stayed up. But look how fucking ragged it is. What?
Leave it. It's iconic then if you've had it for years.
I'm going in the bin, I think, after this thing.
I come across Insta thing the other day, your little vinyl thing you've got going on.
Yeah,
it's good. Carry that on. It's good.
No, I've done 3 days today. 3 days of it. I'm going to do another one in a minute. I just thought to myself that I really like the content people are doing, where they're playing records and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't like the unnatural feel of like the host and stuff. Like so, Fish one for instance. I'm sure he's a great guy. I just don't like this intense look in his eyes when he's playing you a piece of music and then dancing there. Like it's not me.
I'm the same as you, Rob. I don't like that.
I get that it's great for engagement and people really love all that type of shit, but that's just not me.
It feels fake as well, that to me. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's like he's just jumped on Discogs before he's done the video, got a load of knowledge of it. He might not do, but it just seems like that.
I think
it just seems a bit fake.
Right. I think you're probably right there, mate. For me, it was just a case of I've got a fucking big stack of records there I've got to do, and I pull one out at random and I tell you what I know about it and just play a little bit of it.
But it feels more real when you're doing it because you're just seeing the vinyl and you're getting a bit of history of the track as well.
So the other day I did one yesterday I did one about the Hard Players Joy Music, and I was talking about Neil Rumney, who's the guy who produced it, who's DJ Flavors and Overdubs. So if I've got some knowledge about it, I'm talking about it. If I haven't, I'll just go, this is a great tune, I got it from 10 years ago, play it, but most of the stuff I think these are the little bits of knowledge that people don't really realize. Like if you look back at that, my current hobby is mid-90s dance music. So I've been going through all the Ali Butler State and Buzz tapes and trying to write track lists for them and trying to figure out what the ones are I don't know. So and on doing this, I've realized that there's probably a core of 100, maybe 150 producers from that era that made fucking everything.
Yeah.
All the different aliases. Like all the Italian lads, like the people who made Corona and stuff like that. There's 20 aliases that they made. Like even people like Mauro Picotto, who was making stuff as RAF, doing the capella bits and stuff like that. It's like there's fucking load. Like it's madness. So you don't realise how many of those old records actually made by probably someone that you know.
And with your knowledge though, working in record shops and all that, you're gonna know like authentic fucking knowledge and not looking on Discogs and stuff like that, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably the exception to the rule, really, in that I am really geeky when it comes to stuff like that.
It's good knowledge, and if I'm a fucking geek as well, you know what I mean. And people that are watching this are probably the same as us, music geeks. So it's good.
Yeah, see, I just want to know about stuff, and I'm like, well, I really like this track. What else did this producer make?
Yeah.
Will I like some of his other stuff? And I'll go down that rabbit hole then of trying to track down and listen to every single piece of music they've ever made. And I mean, that's what we used to do back in the day. You get a record on a record label, and you go, this is fucking brilliant tune. Yeah. Get every single tune on this record label. That's how you found some fucking gems.
Yeah. I like that Bosch label. There was a lot of different stuff on that, weren't there?
The Scouse label had Angel City on it. Yeah, so that was actually originally owned by Ministry of Sound. It was a Ministry of Sound and 3-beat label, yeah. And it was ran by Anton Powers, was head of A&R with Les Calvert initially. So the first few releases are predominantly Scouse House releases, are they? The first one was Angel City, then there was Dejamas, wasn't there? Can't Stop, and something else.
Yeah, Can't Stop, yeah.
So it was a fucking great. It was a great. It was a Liverpool-based label. It was kind of meant to be more like the legitimate side of BCD, because obviously everything on BCD was sampled. Initially, it was all samples. There was some original tracks on it, but that was kind of more like meant to be the official route of BCD. But it was a good label. That.
Yeah, so I am actually looking forward to hearing some records on that Insta video series you got, because you've got fucking loads of records there. Like,
it's getting now with me. Like, I started putting stuff in the loft the other day, like the other month, and the other day I was up there because I was looking for something. I found something on an album mix, and I was like, I've got that. I couldn't find it in my studio. I thought, fucking put it in the loft. So I said to me bird, I said, I need to get these records out of the loft. I said, I can't live like this. It's horrible. And she said, well, you can put if you've got some space in the kitchen, why don't you set a rack in the kitchen? So it's overflowing into the kitchen. There's much to wear this, mate. But I need to, in honesty, Steve, I've been talking about getting a new studio, like out of the house for a while, because I feel like as a ghost producer, a producer for other people, an engineer, it's kind of weird having strangers in your house, isn't it?
So yeah, and I understand that. So you like a little workspace or something in it? What you want?
Yeah. So I need something local, mate. I can't because I don't drive. I'm a tramp. I need to be able to walk there. So I feel weird about advertising my business online, because ultimately I'm going to get loads of people who I don't really know, and I've kind of got to vet them and make sure they're all right to come in my house, because next thing you know, you've got some fucking nonce in your house. Yeah. Got 2 girls who live it, 2 kids. So I've been a bit weird about all that. So I do need to get a new space so I can put all my records everywhere and have everything set out properly, have a deck room and all that. But pipe's dream at the minute.
Well, if you've got enough clients coming in, I don't see why not, Rob. You know what I mean?
No, well, yeah, and wait, I only need 1 client a week to pay for it, so it's doable, but it's just one of them things. Then you have to move everything. That's the worst part, isn't it? Moving 10,000 records.
Is that what you've got? You reckon 10,000?
Probably 7,000.
That's still a lot. That's
7,000. Yeah.
I mean, but with your own space, though, we could do things like DJing stuff and that to help people learn how to DJ and all that.
The idea was to have a DJ room, but not for me to teach DJing, because I did that when I worked for Mode Training, and it was it burns me head out too much. Not that I'm a perfectionist when I'm DJing. I'm not. I'm very slapdash and I fucking kind of go with it. But listening, I remember we had a day in Mode Training, and every fucking person that you were giving a lesson to was wanting to play Don Bresky Soul Sacrifice. And I reckon I heard it fucking 15 times in a day, and I was just like, I can't do this. This is just absolutely the most irritating thing in the whole world. And people don't get. Some people get it dead quick, and then you can just kind of focus on the interesting part of DJing, the blending, the reading the crowd, and all this other stuff. But then some people just can't grasp the fundamentals. They can't grasp mixing in phrase. Yeah. They can't grasp bars. They don't understand that. They're just letting a fucking tune go in the middle of a tune, and then looping it randomly and all this. You're like, this is not how to do it. And when they don't grasp it after a few lessons, it gets quite frustrating, especially for me. So I was just like, I just don't want to teach DJing anymore.
Fair enough. But maybe you've got music production that you could teach privately.
Well, that was it. That was the aim. To teach the music production side of it, and just to do more ghosties. Ultimately, when I'm teaching music production, it's in essence, it's a ghost production anyway, because I always felt like people learn better if you're teaching them while you're making a project. Yeah, so you can go to them, this is how you make a loop. Now you make that loop, and they make that loop. But ultimately, I think that's something that you should show them, and then they go away and do it themselves millions and millions and millions of times over and over and over again. Whereas when you're making it, you need to put everything in context. So when you're making a piece of music, you make the breakdown, you make the drop, then you make the drums, then you make this, then you do that, and then people can see how it actually comes together, because the arrangement for most people is the most difficult part. Trying to get something that actually turned into a composition rather than just a fucking
little loop.
So I always found that making a piece of music, when they come in and they want to say, I want to learn, I'll say, okay, we're going to make a track. I'll walk you through it. This is the drop. This is our kick drums I use. This is the sample pack I use for me open hats and me claps, and I use Serum, and I use Spire, and I use Contact, and I use Korg M1 or whatever it is, and just tell them what everything is and what it does and what's on it, and where to get the samples from. I use Splice, or I use this or whatever, and just talk them through the process, because I think once you've done that a few times, the repetition on it, they go, oh yeah, the first time they come in, they leave and they're like bewildered and they don't know what the fuck's going on. But the next time they come in and they see me loading up kick 2, they go, oh yeah, that's where Rob gets his kick drum from. Or they go, that's Splice. Or they'll recognise these things, the repetition of it. And then then after like 3 or 4 sessions, they understand where I'm starting, where I'm finishing, and what I'm doing, but it's all in context of a track. It's not little pieces of information that then they've got to try and put together themselves. They know what order it comes in. They know what order it comes in, so it kind of makes more sense, and that's what made sense to me when I was learning.
Yeah, have you ever thought about recording a session like on video to give them to go home to?
Yeah, I'm going to start doing some walkthroughs of some of my projects.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah,
did a great track with Wiggy, with Matt Wignham. We've done this remix of Reminisce, Space Cowboy.
Oh yeah,
it just missed festival season. Really, it was kind of more of a festival shoot. So hopefully we're going to trying to get it. The aim is to try and get it signed because Jamiroquai is relaunching his career with next year. Yeah. Well, next year I think he is going on tour with all the hits.
Might be a good remix to send him then.
This is exactly it. So I entered to Anton Powers, and he was like, "You should try. You need to get that to them." And I was like, "Right, okay. How?" He went, "I don't know." You get it to them. You need to get it to those people, though. That's exactly the type of thing that'll work.
He try and reach out to his management or something.
Yeah, but I don't know who they are, and I'm not one of them people, Steve, who spends all my time trying to fucking buy people on the internet and just can't be asked. It's not like that's not me, and I kind of feel like if something doesn't happen organically, I'm not. It's not meant to be. But anyway, so we've done this tune, and I was like, people would like to hear how this was made. I think I don't think it's been played out by anyone particularly big yet, but it's got the minerals, so I think it will.
Have you talked to Matt about doing it like a walkthrough then?
Yeah, I've said to him I'm going to do it. He said that's boss content, so I'm definitely going to do it.
Have you got a YouTube channel?
I have got a YouTube channel, I think, but I haven't used it for a while.
Get one set up strictly for like all your videos for like walkthroughs and stuff.
You do a separate one, do you mean? Because I think
you can have a personal one.
There's a DJ page at the minute, but
you can have a personal one, and then you can have like a business side or one if you like whatever you call it, whatever.
Yeah.
Rob Cain official or something like that, or whatever, and then just put all your content on that. It takes a while to build up, but it's worth it though.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I was just getting some shorts and some reels. That's what I was thinking.
TikTok's good for it. Like,
I was just thinking like. Is the drum stuff? Is the bass line? This is what I use on it. That type of thing, really quick and sharp, snappy, rather than drawing out. But I know that people do. Sorry, fucking nose can't stop pissing here. You fucking think about another fucking line in 2 years. It's fucking done on my face. I know people do like the long videos where the tutorials. It's very rare you get someone like myself or yourself who watch the whole thing. We tend to watch the whole fucking thing. Most people turn off after 20 minutes.
Yeah, so. I mean, like people that do actually want to learn or will watch.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, but that's unfortunately that's not gonna feed your algorithm.
No, I know. Well, what you could do what you said, a clip where you just throw it all in 1 minute or something. It's like, this is how to make whatever type of track it is, and then do the kick drum, the loops, and all whatever, and then in the end it's finished. And then you could put like a link under it and say, "Here's the full breakdown of the track."
Yeah.
Follow this link, and then there's the full breakdown on the YouTube channel. Do you know what I mean? You could do things like that.
The other side to all this though, as well, isn't it? Is the fucking editing, the video editing part. It becomes another job, mate, and it becomes next thing I'm editing videos when I should be making music.
It's hard work, isn't it? Like, I don't really know what I'm doing on it, but I'll give it a go.
It's just another fucking thing, You, as a DJ, you're already a DJ. You're already, someone who goes out and finds music. Then you're a music producer. Then you're a promoter. Then you're a fucking graphic designer. And then you're a fucking... You're on the internet, you're a TikToker, you're all these fucking things.
This is the world we live in.
I don't know if I want to be a video editor as well,
I know. This is the world we're in now, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's so fucking internet based, isn't it? So you gotta give it a go. Like, so talking about labels before, is your label still up and running? Like,
I'll be honest, I've not put anything else on it in about a year, mate. And it's not because I don't want to. It's just I've been really busy for one, doing other things and making music for people, and two, the return has been so fucking difficult.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of time you spend promoting something, making something, promoting it, doing contracts, making artworks, doing promotional videos, posting it on TikTok, posting it on Instagram, social media stuff. The money you pay out doesn't recoup.
Yeah, I can understand
like,
that.
You can have it, like, you have a track and it go boom, top of the fucking hype charts. Like, and I see it all the time. People post and go, "Look at me tunes at the top of the hype charts." But I know I've been at the top of the hype charts about 50 times, right?
Yeah.
And that equates to about 6 sales. It means fucking nothing. It means absolutely nothing. It's sad, really, because you think, fucking hell, this has done all right. It's got some natural traction. And people are buying it and stuff like that. But it doesn't equate to fuck all.
So basically, the hype doesn't mean much then.
Hype, unless it's, and even when you start climbing up the genre charts on Beatport.
Yeah,
I remember. I think it was Thrill Seekers was saying, in order to get a number one in the trance chart in I can't know what year it was on Beatport. He said it equates to less than 200 sales.
Jesus Christ,
less than 200. That might have been to actually get into the top 100 overall chart. I can't remember. It was less than 200. He said, wow. And a lot of people are blagging it. So these producers are coming along and they've got deep pockets because they've got a rich daddy, or they sell fucking, they spin bits or whatever, and they've got an endless pot of money. They make a track and then they buy it 500 times off themselves because they can afford to spunk 500 quid on fucking promoting it. And the next thing you know, it's in the fucking top 10, and you listen to it and go, how the fuck has this managed to get here? Fucking shite.
It's a shit way to do that.
And then you've got a track that you spend a long time on that you know is a certified club rammer that goes off when you play it, and it doesn't fucking sell 10 copies, and you're like, what's the point?
Yeah, I understand that.
And because I was putting stuff out for other people mostly, at the end it was at the detriment of my own finances. I was spending money doing stuff, putting it out, and obviously everything's a punt, and I can afford it. But when it doesn't make the money back that you've even spent on doing on artwork, which is cheap as well, you're like, what was the point in this? So kind of shit. The project's been shelved, but I think I'm either going to push it in a different direction musically, because I'm really into that fucking Kyle Starkey type vibe, me.
I said the other day, didn't I?
Yeah, that's a bit of me. That, and I'd say it's so close to what I was playing back in the 90s, like with either the hard house stuff or the Dutch stuff. It's the same vibe. So there's fucking loads of producers that are making it.
Loads of it. It's all over Europe. All of it.
Have you seen there's a couple of really great labels. One's called Amsterdam Dance Capital.
Yeah, I've been on the SoundCloud before.
And then there's a few others, and then you've got labels like Tidy Tracks who are still pumping out great stuff.
Yeah. So TNT as well from Australia.
Yeah, that's it. TNT. I was going to say TNT. He put up he had that great remix of Gatacor Passion on it.
I think he's a Scouser who runs that.
Is he? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, he lives in Australia now.
Something.
I can't remember what his name is. Antasia.
He's been on Spinning a few times, stuff, hasn't he? Yeah. I know on Armada. He's been on Armada. So is he? Yeah,
I think so.
I'll reach out to him.
So Dave Gray said he was a Scouser.
So I'm thinking maybe the label needs to go down that type of route, because I put out loads of housey stuff and tech house and all that. The tech house thing's kind of on the decline now, and the housey stuff that we were putting out wasn't really hitting. So, although I love and play that type of stuff, it's not my forte. I'm known for more high energy type stuff. So I'm thinking that. And then the plan was as well, speaking to Butler, and we were talking about setting up a label, like a BCD type thing for all that piano-y stuff, As I'm churning out them fucking piano tunes, like fucking 5 a week at the minute, either for myself or other people, and like legally, it's lots of samples and stuff like that. But fuck them, just get them out of it.
What BPM will you be looking?
I'm doing one at the minute. Mine's 135, I think 135 to 138. I tend not to go to 140 if I can help it. Not that it makes much difference to BPM. Just fucking, if you want to play it at 140, just pitch the fucking thing up.
Yeah.
But 135. So it's kind of a lot of the house music now is made at 132 BPM.
Yeah.
34 BPM. He's something like stuff like some of the stuff on raw grooves and all that type of stuff. Solid grooves.
Yeah.
130, 132, 134 BPM just house. So for me, 135 BPM pump house thing makes kind of sense because it's not too fast that it can't get mixed into house stuff on a minus, or it's not too slow that it can't get pitched up to 145 BPM on the plus. So it kind of sits there for me. Although you play to people who are into donk and they go, this is too slow, but I can't get into this. You fucking pitch it up then, you Wally.
Yeah, the biggest stuff I've been releasing lately is 138 BPM to 140.
Exactly, mate. It's where it is. It's where it is.
I'm getting big plays off them, so I'm sticking to that as well.
You know what, Steve? That just proves, doesn't it? I think I said this last time on the podcast, and I'll say it again because I've been saying it for a couple of years. In order for this scene to go forward, it has to slow down. If it doesn't slow down, it's got no chance. And it'll just become another weird, obscure scene like it did at the end of 2009 when no one gave a fuck about it.
It needs to be slow enough. It needs to be slow enough again to incorporate other genres into it.
Of course, so people can play it alongside trance, they can play it alongside house, or they can play it alongside speed garage.
Like the old days.
Yeah, exactly.
There's loads and loads of stuff that's getting made between 135 and 145 now. It's the biggest it's ever been, probably since the 90s.
I was speaking to BK when I was away with him last year, and he said that he was talking to the lads at Tidy, he said they don't realise the hard house is the biggest genre of music in the world at the moment. So you've got these massive techno DJs playing hard house tunes, and they don't realise. It's
crazy how big it is. Like it's worldwide.
I do think it's got a shelf life though. Unfortunately, anything like the hard dancey stuff. I think a couple of years ago, everyone was banging on about the techno, the stuff they class as techno, which kind of
it's hard dance, isn't it?
It's hard style,
hard dance, techno, whatever you want to call it.
It's not techno, but this is the way it's going to be, and like 12 months later, it's based on its arse. And it's
what did they call it? Hyper techno?
Hyper techno is just basically scout house. It's not even particularly well made scout house either. If you listen to the elements of some of these tracks, they're made on fucking less than 20 channels.
Are you still A&R for Face Melter?
Yeah, I say we are. I am, but it was. The label's still yet to launch.
Is it still not launched yet?
No, we haven't launched.
What's going on with that?
I don't know. I've got to speak to Luke about it really because it's a project that I'm really interested in still pursuing. But the lads we're working with are just so fucking busy with their releases. Like they're all on fucking massive labels already. Yeah. Like so that like Middleton's on Doof every fucking week. Yeah. And the other lads are all releasing on stuff like Armada and like these other fucking mad labels. And it's just like, when can we get some content off you? And like, well, we've got this tune, but I want it to go to such and such. I think they're worried that they're putting the track out on an unknown label when they could get massive scope of it being on a big DJ's label, like on a Hands labels or something like that. Yeah. So,
what about people that aren't like actually on Face Melter?
Well, that's further down the line. The focus is obviously the lads who are on the roster because we've got access to them. I'm regularly in the group, WhatsApp group, they send samples over and I tell them to make this better, you've got to do that, you need to do this, that needs more compression on it, or why don't you stretch the vocal at that point, or just give them bits on how. So we've got access to them. So we've got Levi Head and people like that now as well. We were working with who's just that Glen studio.
That massive one, man.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's not something I'd personally play. It's not my fucking vibe.
It's not my type of stuff, but you've got to appreciate
I'll be 100%. You've got to, and I'm getting asked for it when I'm playing DJ. And I'm like, I got it.
How fast is it?
It's 140 BPM, I think.
140?
I think so.
I thought it was a bit quicker than that.
It might be. I've not got it. So
I think it's like 145. You've
got to appreciate what he's done there. Like,
Yeah.
Like, it's his first official release, just smashed it like that.
It's probably changed his life a bit, hasn't it, to be fair?
I know exactly what advances he got, so yeah,
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's probably changed his life. He got, what did he get in the official charts? Was it 3?
I don't know.
It was like 2 or 3, wasn't it?
No idea.
In the official charts.
No idea.
It's insane, that.
Luke will be able to tell me more details.
I'm pretty certain it got to like 3 at least.
Yeah.
Honestly. That's incredible.
That's mad,
you're talking like Ed Sheeran stuff.
I know.
Like level on the charts.
You know, the stream, he was putting the stream figures in for it when it got officially released, mate. It was fucking mental.
Yeah.
It
done like $1 million a day, didn't
it?
Or something mad like that.
1.2 million streams in a day, mate.
That's insane.
A day.
That is nuts.
That is,
that's like, like I said, that's like fucking Ed Sheeran level, like streaming stuff.
And mate, it's bigger than it's mad.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. Crazy.
Take me ass off, man. That's incredible.
I do as well. But I go back to what we were saying, a lot of these tunes, if you listen to them, you can listen to how basically they're made.
Yeah.
In comparison to, like if you listen to a fucking trance record from 1999 or 98 or something, and you listen to how many layers there are and stuff, it's like, this is made in about fucking 70 channels or something, but some of these things are really, really basic and stripped back. It's almost kind of remnant to Clubheads type style of production. You just get a really fucking good kick drum, a really good open hat, a really good clap, a really good bass line, and then get a really good lead sound. They don't even layer the leads. It's just everything's minimal, but it's just all right and it all works together.
That track is very minimal, but it's fucking done well, hasn't it?
Amazing. It's amazing.
Just goes to show you don't actually need a lot of like elements in a track to be successful.
No, you don't.
As long as the idea is there, whatever.
But did you notice that as soon as that come out, there was a fucking million people trying to copycat that?
There always is. There always is.
Some of the attempts were the worst shit I've ever heard in my life.
I'm surprised that fucking Dimitri in Vegas fella didn't try and do a fucking identical copy.
Yeah, fucking snide them, man.
Yeah.
Did you see the Will Atkinson thing going on?
Yeah, that's what I'm on about. They've done it a few times, I think.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they did it to someone else as well, didn't they? Was the Will Atkinson thing the Anne Lee 2 times track?
Yeah, and then I think they've done it to some artist from Germany, I think, who released a big, massive one. I can't remember what it's called, actually, or what he's called. But yeah.
I thought you'd quit the vapes, lad.
I'm back on it. I'm an idiot. I started again the other week.
Oh, you fucking divvy.
Got sold off by my bears. Yeah, so talking about like the state of the music industry at the minute, like with all like internet and all that, like what do you reckon about this Beat the Final Boss getting a Sony record deal?
Well, I don't get it. I mean, I you know what? I can't. It's mad that we make these people who are famous for nothing famous. Like, yeah, he was like, you know what? Someone was making a cunt of him, having a laugh at his expense because he looks a twat. And they put it up on the internet, and he blew up because of that. And fair. And you know, you kind of think, well, they were making a cunt of him, and it's backfired because now he's super popular, and that's kind of like fair game, like, you know, fair enough. But I always feel like when these people, when the charm kind of runs off, they just automatically go, he's DJ now. It's like these Love Island gobshites. Like 1 minute they're fucking sucking someone off on a beach, and next thing you know, they fucking DJing at Cafe Mambo in Ibiza, and you're like, what? How's this happened? Like, there's been people who've been on the scene for fucking 40 years who've worked their fucking asses off, who were much better DJs, much better at fucking reading the crowd, who've spent their whole lives dedicated to music, finding music, making music, doing all these things. Why aren't they getting a shot? How is it fair? It's not fair. And in this industry, a lot of it's not fair.
Yeah.
But you can't be too bitter about it because it's just how it is. It's just kind of like,
I'm not really
like it or lump it, mate. You can't go on with it, haven't you?
I'm personally not bothered about the DJ gigs. It's the fucking record deal I've got a bit of a problem with. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's like,
I mean, he's not made the record, has he? Because he's obviously had someone ghosted it. I think I heard it. Yeah, I have heard it.
It's fucking terrible. I'm sorry, but it is.
It's like one of those like deep house bass lines from fucking 2016, and it, hasn't it? It's like a bit.
It sounds like a beginner's made it. That's the way I can come across. Like,
it's, he's probably one of his mates has probably made it for him or something. I don't know who's made it. I'm not interested. I won't play it. Not in a million years with a touch it with a fucking shitty stick.
It's just mad.
But I think they're gonna milk this for all it's worth.
Big time.
It'll probably never recoup that single. Never. They'll probably pay him $100,000 advance for it. Something ridiculous. It'll be ridiculous. It will. $100,000 advance, and they'll never make that money back. And it'll never have another tune out ever again. And that's
not going on the radio. It's too shit. It's not going on the radio.
You say that, but have you heard some of the shit that's played on commercial radio?
It's not as bad as that. If it is the one I'm thinking of, it's absolutely terrible. Like, I can't believe it's been signed to Sony. It's just
you're looking at it from a producer's perspective, though.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Sometimes you have to look at things from a consumer perspective. What are these consumers like? What do they watch? How do they digest information? Well, they do that most of that through social media, through Instagram or TikTok. And if they see a fucking 5-second clip of fucking Ibiza Final Boss going, "Oh, Ibiza Final Boss," and they go, "Fucking hell, he's made it in." Next thing you know, they're streaming that. That's on their Spotify. Listen to the whole tune, and they've listened to it at least once. They probably
wonder how many streams it's got.
You'll probably find out when the fucking Spotify rap comes out at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, at the end of the year, is it?
I haven't even got access to mine. I've not even got access to mine.
I don't even upload to it. I'm not even asked about it.
You've got tracks out, Steve. So I've
got tracks on there.
I fucking went on my because the only one I've got access to is me Tech House alias is the repeated song, and following it on that is shit. I was just I used to get me rap through and it'd be like fucking 20,000 streams. I'd be like, who gives a fuck? I'm not even gonna post that. But then I fucking realised that the Rob Cain fucking page has got like fucking 10,000 followers or something. I was like,
there you go. So can't you get access to that now?
I don't even know who set it up. It wasn't me.
Have you released on any other labels?
Make loads.
It might be a collection of your tunes on different labels. Then
it will be,
your name.
Yeah, there's fucking loads of stuff on there.
Yeah.
Loads.
Because I've got the same on it'll be on Kenzie's label because that's really a release with anyway, the only one really.
Acceleration.
Acceleration.
They go on Spotify, do they?
Yeah.
Do they? Yeah.
Oh no, This Is Bounce does.
Does it?
That's his label as well, isn't it?
Is it? Oh yeah.
I'm not sure if he's got an Acceleration one actually.
I was going to say I've had stuff on Acceleration, but it's definitely not gone on.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
It's all bootlegs.
It's just This Is Bounce, I think. Yeah. He's just put that one of mine that got played in Somaliland out on
Which one was it? Was it Renegade?
No, it was it's called Random One.
Is it? It's fucking tunes and bang.
It was literally just I made it in about 4 hours, just a random fucking session, and I was bored, and I didn't expect it to fucking blow up like that. And Kenzie's just put it out on his label there.
Well, that's it's mad. It's always the tunes that you make in the shortest amount of time that you give the least fucks about.
There's literally no vocal in it, just a little short little clip of a vocal. That's it, like one shot.
Mate,
that's in it.
It's always the way, It's always the way. The thing you do. I remember sending when I signed something to Woo's Records on Clubheads. I sent them a fucking folder about 5-6 tunes in it, and I just fucking threw a random one in. And I was just like, they didn't like any of them apart from the random one that I made in fucking 10 minutes. They were like, "We'll take that." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I got tagged in this because I put it on for free downloads, like the actual full track on SoundCloud, just not expecting it to do anything. Do you know what I mean? And then some DJ from Belgium tagged me in it on Insta on this big party fucking thing what he had, and then that Pagasi seen that video and said that's a big track, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" So I messaged him and said, "Yeah, mate, here it is," and then next minute it's on fucking Somaliland. Crazy. And I didn't expect it.
He's
sick.
The one he done there. Fuck, I can't remember what it was. When I was playing.
It's just like faster like music.
Yeah. I can't know what it was called. It's on one of my pub mixes.
Yeah. He's a big DJ him now. Like.
Well, yeah, small and half staff level, isn't he?
Yeah, he's up there, yeah.
So,
I have got a quiz for you as well, Rob, if you want to have a go with that now.
Go on. Hopefully I do better this time than the last time, because last time I was like, you were like, you're that fountain of knowledge, Rob, and then I got like fucking 1 out of 10.
Well, this is a different quiz. I've done this once before with Joe Taylor, I think it was.
How did Joe do?
Joe done all right, actually. You know, they got all of them right, but his was more like the bounce Scouse House. Yours is more like 90s, early 2000s.
Go on. All right, come on, let's rock with it.
So it's called
what's the rules? What's the rules and regs here?
It's called the 1 bar challenge.
Okay.
So it's literally just a kick and where the hi-hat lives, and that's it. That's all you're gonna get. So you're gonna get a
is that it?
Yeah. But it's gonna be part of the track where I think you'll probably get it. So I'm not gonna make it too hard for you. So here's the first one. Are you ready? Let me know if you can hear it as well.
Okay, so that's...
Did you hear that,
yeah? Yeah, that's Energizer's Get Down, the Crowded Street remix.
So let's see if it's right.
Get down!
Yeah, that's right.
Well, of course it is.
So, the second one, I've made the first 10 probably quite easy, and then I've got another 10 what you might struggle with. I'm actually quite confident that you're going to get all these, by the way. So, number 2.
That's Clubhead's Kicking Hard.
So let's see if you got it right. Yeah, absolute fucking tune. I'm one of your favourites, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah, man. It's the tune that fucking started it all, mate.
That's it.
It's the one that is the penultimate. They found a donk sample on the old, was it Yamaha?
Yeah. Didn't they mess about with it a bit as well or something?
I don't know, but like, there's always been bouncy tunes before that, but that was the first one that had the donk in it. Proper as an offbeat. Played by fucking everyone from fucking myself and Lee Butler to Paul Oakenfold and Judge Jules. And Judge Jules was the number 1 DJ in the world. Man, mate. Big tune, that fucking enormous tune.
Massive tune.
It's brilliant. And again, if you listen to the simplicity of it, it's so simple, but it's so creative. It's just amazing. They're just so brilliant producers, Dan. I'm so jealous of them, you know?
Absolutely amazing producers. And I was lucky enough to meet one of them at the 051, like I said. Right, number 3, you ready?
Okay, Beat Shop, Read My Lips, DJ Screw Mix.
Let's see if you got it right.
Read My Lips.
Oh.
6 me up!
Yeah, he got it right. So you're on 3 for 3 at the minute?
Yes, as long as it beat Joe Taylor, I'm happy.
Right, so number 4.
Oh, it's definitely Clubheads, but can you play it again?
To hear it again?
Yeah, go on. So can either be... there's a couple that use that same fucking lead sound and it's in the same key as well.
Just checking to see what the answer is because I forgot that myself.
Is it not avant-garde, is it?
It's not. I'll give you one more go. Do you want me to play it again?
Go on. Is it going to be something like Big Bass Bomb or something like that, or turn up the bass?
I'm going to play it now and see what you reckon it is.
Are you ready to move now? Let's go!
And that is...
you know, I can't even remember the name of it.
Trevor and Simon, Hands Up.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which mixes the original?
Yeah, the original, that one, yeah. There's BK on there as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't used to play that version. I used to play the DJ John mix, me.
Oh, the DJ John,
yeah, that's the one I played.
So...
Is
it that not the DJ John mix?
No, that's the original mix, I think.
Is it the original, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, right, so... Okay, you're 3 and 4. Right, so next one.
It's Zeddy Express, Got to Run, Groove Ghost.
I've got to run.
Absolute tune. Yeah, absolute tune.
How basic is that?
It's so simple, but
Brilliant, isn't it?
yeah, so simple, but sick. Right, number 6. By the way, if you're at home, if you want to pause it before Rob answers and play at home, you can. So
Do it again.
these are hard because you've only got a little tiny snippet of it.
You know what's something I've got as well? I just don't know. I don't know that one. Go on, please.
You'll know it now straight away.
What's up? What is it?
Bob Limited, Pump and Pancake.
Oh, fuck! I fucking played that.
I knew you'd know it, like
fucking bastard. Yeah, I've remade it as well. They're fucking idiots.
It's so hard though, like from that one little clip.
Yeah.
I done this with my brother last night. He was like, he's not going to get any of that, is he? I said, I reckon he will, you know. I reckon he'll get quite a lot of them. Right, number 7.
What? Do it again. Do it again. Oh, how the fuck would anyone get that?
This is hard. It is really hard.
Go on, do it again. Do it again.
I've made it hard for you though. Right, you ready?
Is that the aerial mix of the Rude Sandstorm?
Oh, you were so close.
Yeah, it was the aerial mix of fucking The Launch.
Let's hear it. Yeah,
the aerial mix of
so
The Launch.
close with that
It's
one, man.
It's the same bass sound.
Bass,
The other one,
yeah.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Right, number 8. I'll give you half a point for that one.
No, it's not.
So what are you on here now? You know,
No.
4.5, 5.5. Right, number 8.
That's DJ Cut.
It is.
DJ cut.
And it's an absolute terrible fucking copy I've got there. It's that shit.
Ibiza United it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, KK Project, which...
I've got it as, what did I have it as? KK Project DJ Cut.
Yeah, Ibiza United and KK Project.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Number 9.
Oh, fuck off. That's Scott Box Tutti Frutti.
Iconic Scouse tune, to be fair.
Yeah.
Right,
That was one of them tunes that was brought back in a pile of records by John Cotton from Holland. Even though it's a Spanish release that came out on BPM, which was a bit Progressive's label.
Oh, yeah.
And John Cotton brought that back in a pile of records for Lee. But when he gave it to Lee, he'd stuck stickers on it.
Ah.
Took all the sleeves away, because he'd had a copy himself as well.
Yeah.
He'd give it to Lee, and Lee fucking hammers it in the 051, and no one knew what the fuck it was called, including Lee. So when you looked over the deck to see what he was playing, there was no indication on what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was Scott Box. He was also Tim Woken. There's a guy called Jordi Robels.
He made Deliver Me, didn't he? Tim, is that right? Tim Woken, Deliver Me. Is it?
I don't remember the one called
Deliver Me.
No, that's Wonky. That
Wonky, yeah, that's it.
So he also made it. He was this Jordi Robels. He also produces house under an alias called Teiko Takaro. And they had this massive night, gay night in Ibiza called Matinee. There you go, bit of fucking useless knowledge for you. This
knowledge for everyone here. Right, we're on number 10 now.
No, bad to have the boys drop the bass.
Oh yeah. One of my personal favourites.
You know what? When we book Bad Apple Boys for Make Some Noise, he turned up. He went, "What tune do you want us to play?" And I was like, "Make sure you play Drop the Bass." He went, "What one's that?" I was like, "Oh, we had to send them a copy." fucking remember it. I know.
What other aliases have they got then?
It's
If you fucking not remembering that.
It's CJ Stone, isn't it?
CJ Stone. Jesus, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Bad Hammer Boys is CJ
What a
Stone.
legend. He's made fucking loads of music.
I know.
Loads and loads.
Andreas, he's done sound, you know.
Ah, that's right. Right, number 11. They're starting to get a bit harder now, by the way. But you know them all.
That's DJ Dado coming back there.
It is.
Coming back into my heart, baby. Coming back into my own.
What a tune, man. What a tune that is.
Yeah, it's a brilliant tune, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, number 12.
That's Magnetic Pulsar. Let me take you.
Let me take you to a place I know you wanna be.
I had that queued up to play it, Reminisce, you know. I had it in the deck. And I was going to play it, and then I backed out and just thought, oh no, it's
such a tune.
I shit out. I just thought to myself, I'll just go for something a bit more fucking pumping.
You played a tune at the 051. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but it was such a fucking big tune.
Was it the Frankie Goes to Hollywood thing?
Yeah.
Pleasure Dome.
Oh, what a tune that was when I heard that. Fuck me.
Yeah.
I was buzzing.
Paralyzer mix, yeah. We actually done a total control edit of it, just beefed it up. Not that it needed it, like it was already banging, but it was fucking really slow. It was thinking it was 132 BPM when it came out. The original Paralyzer version, yeah. So we just
that's a big tune, that fucking hell. I was made up when I heard that. Right, number 13.
That's Sonny. Fucking feels so good. Different cowboy mix.
Let's see. Yeah, that's a big tune. Big one in Liverpool as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. They released they put a test press out, the Conductor and Cowboy mix, and Les Carl got one, gave it to Butler. Butler played it in the 051. It was different to the one that got released. It had like the vocal building up in the intro, and it had this little choppy section in the middle. Fucking, it was just enormous. You couldn't get it, and something happened with the record label, and they weren't happy with that actual version. But they went into another version which came out released. It was Conductor and Cowboy Amnesia mix, or House of Amnesia mix, which is the second version.
Yeah.
But yeah, the original version with the vocal in so fucking hard to get hold of. I've got a copy. Like, we managed to get one off the fucking original producer, Conductor and Cowboy.
Well,
that's mate, brilliant, fucking brilliant record. That
amazing.
Was I remember the first time we heard that in the 05. Fucking head just blew off.
Yeah.
I was round the bend, like.
Yeah, it's such a good tune.
The vocal's really good anyway. I played with Sonic a few times. She's a bit of a head worker.
Did that get an official remix today?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it came out. It was on Serious Records. Yeah, Serious Records.
Enough, like, it's a good
Serious Records in the UK. Yeah, I can't remember what label it was come out in Europe, but in the UK it was Serious Records. Yeah.
Yeah, massive tune that. Right, we're on number 14.
That's Damsky in the City. That the Above and Beyond mix.
Oh, how good is that fucking tune?
That's fucking stupid, isn't it?
Oh, it is stupid.
Every single one of these is a Butler anthem, mate.
These are all my personal favourites from back in the day. These.
I'm seeing it in the City, man. But the original, right?
Oh, that
version is just like
it's incredible.
Good,
it's so good. That lead when it comes in, it still makes my ears stick up.
It's fucking amazing.
It's unbelievable.
I might just take the house, start playing it again, you know.
Oh, you should do, Rob. It's such a big tune, that one. Right, number 15.
That's the SM Tracks mix of Dean Surprise on Top of the World.
On the top of the world, everybody, you can change the world, you can do it.
What a tune. One of my personal favourites again.
Yeah, another Butler tune.
Yeah. And that's where I first heard it on an 051 tape years ago.
Oh, you know what? Fuck, it's here somewhere.
Such a bloody big tune, that one.
Is it here? No.
It'd be in the kitchen.
Somewhere in that box there.
Yeah. Number 16.
Do it again.
This was another big Lee Butler tune.
Play it again, one more time. Yeah, I'm not going to get that one.
You got to know it right now. That was actually produced by G.D. D'Agostino, you know. That was DJ. Oh, was it, yeah?
Yeah, it's G.D. D'Agostino, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
So, yeah. And that was licensed to Nuclears from BXR in Italy. I don't think it did much when it got released in the UK, but in Italy it was a big tune.
Yeah.
That was DJ G.D. Dag, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, nice one for the knowledge. Right, number 17. This one might throw you off a bit.
Go on, do it again. Is that still a Gatto Small Town Boy?
No.
Is it not? Do it again one more time.
So I'm to tell you who it was by, and then you can guess the tune.
Go on.
Rennie and the Groove.
Does it keep on moving or something?
Let's get moving. Come on, let's get moving.
Yeah, let's get moving.
Come on, let me hear you. Come on, let's get moving.
I would never have, you never fucking got that by that time.
Do you know what? I put that in to try and throw it off because I thought you would have been smashing all these.
Yeah, fuck, I used to play that all the time as well. Let's get moving.
To be fair though, you've done really well though. From a little snippet, not many people would have got these, let me tell you that now. Right, number 18.
That's like CRW, I Feel Love, Isaac Mix.
Yeah, bang on with that one. There's two more. I'll be shocked if you get the last one. I will. Right, the next one.
Oh, you glitched then, I couldn't hear it.
Sorry. Play it again.
It sounds familiar, but no
It's
idea.
on Sputnik.
Oh, what a fucking banger that is.
What a fucking banger that is.
I'm so record.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that lead stolen off Ramirez.
is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the last one. I'll be shocked if you get this one. Like I really will.
It's probably going to be one of mine. It is a fucking curveball.
No, it's not one of yours. But
I won't
Yeah.
remember.
are you ready? It's like
I wanna rock the place.
You think I'm not going to get that?
you gotta get it.
Okay, it's Bass Bumpers. The music's got me.
It's Brooklyn Bounce.
Brooklyn Bounce, that's it. Brooklyn Bounce. It was Bass Bumpers.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Hammer the Clubhead's roller coaster mix of that. The Clubhead's roller coaster mix of that is one of the best records ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know whether I've heard that version.
It's amazing. It's an amazing tune, yeah.
I should have looked for the roller coaster mix then. Is roller coaster part of Clubheads?
Cold roller coaster is.
Yeah. What a tune.
There you go.
The original. The original's a bit cheesy, like, but
Yeah,
I do like the elements in it.
Clubhead's roller coaster mix is like, honestly, Steve, you will have heard me play it because I've battered it over the
I'm
years.
going to get it as soon as I've finished it.
I absolutely battered it. It's brilliant. It's got that like proper hollow donk type sound.
Yeah. I like the vocal in it as well, like, and the little snippets of like the little synths and that in it. You done well there, Rob.
It's about 15, didn't I?
You got about 15, yeah, that's good, that. That little one. If you're playing at home, I bet you didn't get as many as 15.
Right. I'm happy
Definitely
with that.
not.
Yeah,
So what have you got coming up? What have you got coming up, Rob?
I don't know. I never know, mate. I don't even look at my diary anymore. I look at it 2 days beforehand to figure out where I am. BTID next week, I think.
Oh, is it?
I think so. Yeah, I know it's the week after.
Was that like the end of summer?
I've got an old school gig in Sankey's Three Basements next Saturday, and then BTID the following week. They're just my usual residency stuff, mate. I'm actually at a wedding as well on Saturday.
DJing or just
no, it's me birds, mate. He's getting married, so I fucked the wine bar off that I do early doors, the brunch club. Yeah. Fucked that off on Saturday. I'm still going to be the gig later on in the day, but
I'm getting married next year.
Fucking hell, you're making a lot of swan out of it, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been engaged with her for about 5 years now. So
how long have you been with your birds?
4 years. I first got with my birds when I was 18, and then we split up after 2 years, and then I got back with her 10 years ago. So
how old are you now?
I'm 39 now. Like,
so you've been with another 10 years?
Yeah. So probably altogether about 12, 13 years.
It's all right.
Yeah. But we've known each other for fucking years and years. Like,
good. It's good. So, I want to get married. One of the best things I ever did.
Yeah, I can't wait. It'll be good.
If you love someone, then and that's that, it makes them happy. Why would you not do that?
Exactly.
And if you've got a good, I think too many people do get married without thinking about the bigger picture. But you live with your birds, and you've got kids, and if your relationship's strong, then why not? It's great.
We both don't want to be with anyone else. So
exactly.
That's it. We might as well just commit and get married, innit?
If you're happy, why wouldn't you do it?
Exactly. That's my thought.
And then you can keep it locked up then. Not that that works for me, mate. I'm ruled like a fucking she's a tyrant to me. She's not. She's boss my bird. She's boss Danielle. Mate. It's good, mate. It's good. I love getting married, mate. It was brilliant. And we had a dead chilled one as well. We didn't spend fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds.
No, we're not.
We just went to the registry office and then had a barbecue in the garden.
Is that what you're doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, the whole wedding cost about $1,000.
We're just going to this hotel we booked in St. Helens called the Mercure. It's an alright hotel. But yeah, it's going to cost a few grand. Like, we've already paid most of it off.
Have you?
It's not that big or nothing. Like, it's not,
mate,
some people go abroad and all that and spend tens of grand.
Fucking John Neal wouldn't spend fucking 50 grand on his wedding in fucking Santorini, the lunatic.
Fucking hell. I think Finch had to go to one as well, didn't he?
Yeah, they all, mate. They've all had ones, yeah. I mean, I went on the stag do for John, but I didn't go to Finch's wedding or John's wedding. I just couldn't.
Seeing that they were all in like proper dicky bow ties and all that, weren't they? Like
fucking sponsors.
Like they were in a bit of a posh part of the country, like.
Finchy loves all that.
Yeah, he's a good cook as well, isn't he? I think he puts pictures up sometimes of all his
boss, mate. He's a fucking boss chef, yeah.
Yeah.
When he fucks them MCing off, he's probably going to fucking run a kitchen or something, isn't he?
Oh, it's his birthday today as well. Shout to
Finch.
Happy birthday, lad.
I did say happy birthday to him on John's post before.
I forgot to tell him happy birthday. I'll have to go and tell him in a minute. What are you, Sam, Finchy?
What are you up to yourself
then? I've got something coming up. What's not announced yet?
So you can't even talk about it?
Not really.
Brilliant, isn't it?
I think it's just about to, because I got asked for my logo yesterday.
Yeah.
Come out very soon.
So
apart from that, nothing really, no.
Is this a gig in Wigan by any chance?
No. I only play in fucking Wigan. So I've got something coming up next year as well, potentially as well. Yeah, but that's a fucking bit of a mission away, like. But yeah, I don't really get booked that much, to be fair. I don't.
You asked,
Not really, not anymore. Not anymore. Can't be fucking. I'm too old to give a shit now. Maybe back in the day I would have been, but
I think you just have to, I think once you know what lane you're in and you're willing to just stick in that, your life ultimately becomes less complicated and happier.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I think when you constantly striving to get what other people have got, then you just make yourself miserable, make yourself bitter. And when you just go, fuck, I'm not asked, I'm just going to make tunes and fucking do this, do that, then you'll be alright.
That's why I always quit fucking bounce music, because I weren't getting nowhere, and I was like, oh, fucking can't be arsed with this. I don't know why I'm bothering. I was getting bitter.
You're a fucking edible stay, aren't you? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I am. I'm a fucking weirdo. I'm a fucking Fruit Loop.
I think you just need to chill out, mate, and just stop trying to pigeonhole yourself in certain categories and just make music. Just do what you do.
That's what I've finally decided now, because like I did take a step back a bit from bounce music not long ago, but I didn't quit that time. I was just focusing on this new stuff that I wanted to do. You know,
just make everything. Why can't you make it?
Well, that's what I'm going to do now, because I couldn't do it. I couldn't do both. Do you know what I mean? But learning the other stuff. So I wanted to like just concentrate on that.
They go hand in hand so well, mate.
Yeah.
You just make your stuff a little bit, your bouncy stuff a little bit more edgy, and then it's going to fit in with that anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, and I was learning Ableton a bit more as well.
You still stuck with it? Were you back on Fruity?
I am stuck with Ableton, yeah.
Have you not moved back over to Fruity now?
Yeah, I've got a bounce tune on the go, like. Only because I wanted to try and get an idea down quick, and I just loaded up a template. Just simple, like, boom, there it is. That's the only reason. But I did do it. I done a bounce tune with my brother on Ableton the other week.
And what was your workflow like? Was it quick?
Sound. Yeah, I've got like a little template on that as well now.
Yeah.
Because it's just easier, isn't it, having a template like?
I don't know. I just kind of feel like if I do have a template in with all the channels already drawn in, and then looking to put them sounds in, even though it doesn't need it sometimes. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know all I have on my templates is a drum loop and nothing else, and then just synths that I like.
Yeah.
With nothing on it, no MIDI. Just there, ready to use. That's all I have as a template, really. But okay. With me effects on as well, though. And then I can just mess with the effects to suit the track. Yeah. And that helps my workflow tenfold. Do you know what I mean? It really does help me.
Have you set up all your side preferences so you can
I've done all
that. So you can drag all your fucking drum loops out of old projects and stuff?
Yeah, I've done all that on Ableton now. Yeah, it's all ready to go for me. Yeah.
So you can just go. You can just fucking drag and drop shit, can't you?
And I've got like a master bus set up and all that where I can just tweak it and stuff like that. It's just shit like that helps time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think if you can get something that like fucking pretty much started and like nailed within a couple of hours, mate, you're onto a winner. That's when you spend fucking 6 hours trying to look for a fucking sound or a sample. Yeah. It fucking kills you off, doesn't it?
That's why I like having templates, because I just try and pick what I like, and then if I think like I've used that sound too much or something similar, then I can just skip through the presets or swap through samples or whatever.
Yeah,
so it just helps.
Yeah,
it just helps. Have you got any tips for anyone like before we go again? Because I know you gave a few last time.
I don't know. What do you want tips about?
Producing. Maybe not from the beginning. Maybe something about getting stuck or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, writer's block is something that we all struggle with at some point or another, isn't it? So my advice is always you just stop what you're doing, go and have a walk or a breather, or if you smoke, go in the garden and fucking have a ciggy, bum your cat, whatever it is you're doing. and take your ears off stuff for a little bit. If you come back and you're still at writer's block, just save it and exit the project and then come back to it weeks later. What I tend to do is a lot of the times I'll make something, I'll get a great loop down and maybe a breakdown and a drop, and then I'll be like, what else do I do with it? And if I don't know, I'll look back at that project in a few weeks' time when I'm making something different and I've found a new technique, and then I incorporate that new technique into finishing that track. And you usually find it in them days when I've got like a load of unfinished projects done ready. Yeah. I'll tend to finish 3 or 4 tunes in a day. It's conveyor belt then for that day. You learn something new and you go, oh, that's exactly how I can finish this one. So go away, always watch tutorials.
I always. That's my main advice to anyone.
It burns me a bird's head out. I'm sat there glued to my phone, just watching some dickhead making a fucking kick drum. Sticks to a fucking monk.
Yeah, my mate does for me as well. They don't get it though.
You know?
So a kick some's important.
You know what are you watching there? Just watching someone doing some parallel compression. What's that?
What's that? Oh, fucking
And then I can't even explain it myself, girl.
I'm just fucking copying them.
You know?
No, that's good. It's good
Always
advice.
tutorials, and I think the most interesting thing about making music is you can draw inspiration from other stuff that even you're not. If you're not making, say you're making bounce or house, whatever. If you go and watch an interesting tutorial on Afro house or techno or fucking I don't know tropical fucking beach house or whatever. You guaranteed you're gonna see something that you've never even thought of contemplated doing before, and you can incorporate that into your projects. So sometimes you get these fucking mad like effects that you've never even realised are possible in that music you're making because you've been watching an Afro house tutorial that day. So don't be so parochial in your approach to things.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Keep your mind as open as possible. I really want to make like bouncy stuff, like let's say bouncy, but fucking 135.
Yeah.
I think I put fucking tribal drums in it. That's what I'm looking at. And I want to make that. I think that'd be just dead interesting, like tribally house, but fucking with an offbeat bassline or a swingy bassline.
Yeah.
Loads of fucking like high energy type synths in it. I think that'd be an interesting project. So I'm looking at doing that. But I don't know, you can draw inspiration from everywhere. I think you should. I always think it's great to look back and see how music was made 30 years ago when they didn't have like tons of VSTs and they only had hardware and they were recording onto a fucking a tape.
So clever how they done that,
Yeah, it's amazing. And like, I was like, I like to deconstruct old records and say, and I remake the drums. How many channels? Oh, the drums are only 3 channels here. Well, mine have been 10, so I don't need that many. Theirs has just got a really good swing on it and it makes it sound more full or whatever, and then you deconstruct the vocals and then the lead sounds and the layers of the strings and parts and stuff like that. And once you look back at how they made it, then you realise that you can incorporate that into your music now to make your music sound more full and interesting without being too overcomplicated.
Yeah, because you can't overcomplicate a track, definitely. Like, it'll fuck your workflow as well, won't it?
Well, yeah, because you get to a point and you go, that sounds great, but I feel like it just needs something else. You look at the project and it just looks empty. You're like, but it doesn't need fuck all.
Yeah, that's it.
Nothing.
Simplicity is key a lot of the time, actually.
Does it work? Does it sound good? Then it doesn't need fuck all. It's right.
Yeah. Well, that track that got played in Somaliland, I think there was about 24 tracks or something on the whole fucking project.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Nuts, isn't it?
It's hardly nothing to it. So, do you want to say anything else? Do you want to speak about anything else before we go?
No, I'm alright.
Everything up,
Yeah, we've fucking done everything, haven't we, Steve?
Yeah. It was good to have you back on, Rob, anyway.
We'll get another year, mate.
Yeah, same time next year. Thanks for coming on.
You know what, this shit map will be in the background next time.
Put a new one up.
We need to sellotape that, don't I? It looks shocking. I think a little squat.
Nice one for coming on, Rob. I appreciate
nice
that.
Nice one, Steve, mate.
Go on.
Anytime, see you soon.
Nice one, lads.